Pop your shit. Like right now is the time to really do your thing, shoot your shot. If it's somebody who you've been wanting to connect with, get to know, you've been having your eye on, go ahead and say something. They'll be even more receptive and open to an opportunity of getting to know you. You want to make sure that right now you're really presenting your true, authentic self. Sometimes we think it's a good idea to kind of put up our representative or not be 100% who we are. Now, it's not to say you don't have decorum or a certain reserved energy about yourself, but be honest about who you are, because that's who they're going to fall in love with. Some of you all have been holding back because you have dealt with so many periods in your life where being yourself has been rejected, or it's been made fun of, or it hasn't been received properly. You don't have to worry about this. With this next person, with this new energy that's coming in, they love you for you, quirks and all. This goes for some of you too that are at a job or at a workplace. It's a good time to kind of speak your truth, especially if you're wanting a raise or you're wanting better pay. There is so much abundance coming to all people who see this video, who come across this video. You've been ready for a push. You've been ready for the next level. And the next level is actually here. All you have to do is stay consistent on this journey, and you're going to start to see things naturally aligning. People, men, women who you've been wanting to connect with or have a romantic relationship, all of a sudden things just make sense. Manifest, man. This is such a powerful place to be in. Not all days, not all opportunities present themselves in which we have the, I guess you would say, like fertile grounds to really manifest the things that we desire, or we're not in a position of even being optimistic enough to put ourselves in a frequency to be able to attract those things. But the people who are seeing this message right now, you are in such a space to where if anything negative is around you, or if things just don't feel right, you will have such strong discernment to know that this has to get out of my path. I'm in a space of manifestation, of only aligning myself with the things that make sense. And this is such a great place to be in. We also have compassion. So the way that you're going to get these things to come to pass is by having a heart of compassion for people who are in spaces that maybe you've grown out of, maybe that you've been in, maybe that you haven't been in, but you're just able to kind of see where they're coming from. It doesn't mean that we have to allow people into our life that don't align or that are not an energetic match, but we can still have compassion for people and where they are. And the way in which you're going to be able to pull all of these amazing, great things into you is through a spirit of compassion. Things are finally making sense. We're in a good mental space to where we can not only have empathy for ourselves and compassion for ourselves, but also compassion and empathy for others. Ooh, the Magician in reverse. Some of you all have to be careful in terms of being your own worst enemy, negatively manifesting things into your life that you do not want by your own negative mental talk or things that you tell yourself. But for the majority of the people watching this, and even you who might be having this negative self-talk, you are able to bring in old desires. And I'm getting this vision of like an old vision board, right? That you might have created. And maybe you put love. Maybe you wanted to manifest the perfect house, perfect neighborhood, healing for your children or your family. There is something so amazing here to where things that you once prayed on, that you thought had left or wouldn't be able to come to pass anymore, are now revisiting you. So pay attention to the little details that are almost like breadcrumbs leading you to on the trail or track that you're supposed to be on. And do not let anybody convince you that your dreams are too big or there isn't love out there available for you. There is love available out there for you. There is plenty of room at the table of abundance for you. You just have to pull up and actually take a seat. Eight of Wands, once again, some important message or conversation is about to come in, whether it's with a boss or a coworker or a lover or a friend. There's a very important conversation that's going to come to pass. Just be ready for it. Be willing to actually speak from your heart. Don't hold back. Sometimes we can not say what we feel because we don't want to like ruffle feathers or start an argument or be in a space to where maybe it's not received the way that we want it to. You don't have to worry about that right now, because the people who have ears to hear you will hear you. They will not misread what it is that you're saying. They will respect where you're coming from. They won't try to manipulate what it is that you're saying or requesting or asking for, whether that's a raise at a job, it is, respect or something that you've been wanting in a certain partnership or relationship or contract. These people will be willing to hear you. And the ones that immediately shut you down, they will regret that. They will wish that they actually listened. What we also have to be careful of, if we are the people who are having the conversation brought to us, we have to be willing to have open lines of communication so that we can ultimately get to a solution. Yeah, a lot of you all are coming out of your shell. You're no longer wanting to be in a space where you isolate. You're in solitude. You don't say anything. A lot of you all are also moving out of this space of feeling like it's just me. I don't have any friends, or I don't have any people who I resonate with. Sometimes we outgrow people, and once we outgrow people, we don't transfer into a new environment to meet new people who align with us. But this is not the case for you anymore. If you're watching this message, you are now in a space of moving forward, coming out of your shell, not allowing limitations of yourself, other people, the world, money to get in the way. This is such a great space to be in right now. If you receive this message, type below moving forward to receive this amazing, beautiful message.